Welcome to the captivating world of Roald Dahl, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, where fantasy and imagination come to life. In this video documentary, we will delve into the period, themes, characters, critics, genre, unique features, and style that have made this beloved book or movie a classic. Let's start with the introduction. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is a captivating children's novel by Roald Dahl, set in a magical world of Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. The story revolves around Charlie Bucket, a kind hearted boy living in poverty. When Willy Wonka, the unique and enigmatic chocolatier, announces a contest inviting five lucky children to tour his extraordinary factory, Charlie's life takes an extraordinary turn. Dahal imaginative storytelling, colorful characters, and moral lessons about greed and kindness make Charlie and the Chocolate Factory a timeless classic loved by generations of readers. The period of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It reflects the 1960s era when people cared a lot about buying things and being instantly satisfied. Roald Dahl writing criticizes society's obsession with money and things. He shows this through the character of Willy Wonka, who represents excess and a desire for wealth. On the other hand, the main character, Charlie, is kind and humble, and he becomes the winner in the end. The other children in the story also represent different bad qualities like greed and selfishness. The theme of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The first one is imagination and creativity. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory celebrates boundless imagination and creativity, showcasing the power of creative possibilities within the extraordinary world of Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. The next theme is goodness and virtue. The theme of goodness and virtue is embodied by the character of Charlie Bucket. His virtuous qualities are contrasted with the other children, each represented a vice or flaw. The book or movie highlights the importance of moral values and suggests that goodness is its own reward. The next theme is greed and selfishness. The negative aspects of human nature are explored through the theme of greed and selfishness. The four other children demonstrate the consequences of being driven by greed. Their selfish actions lead to their downfall. The last theme is family and love. Family and love are underlying theme in the story. Charlie's family, despite their poverty, demonstrate a strong bond and love for one another. Their unity and support contrast with the dysfunctional families of the other children. The characters in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Charlie Bucket. Charlie Bucket is the protagonist. He is a kind hearted and humble young boy from a poor family. Charlie lives with his parent and his four grandparents in a small rundown house. Despite his poor background, Charlie has a positive outlook on life and remains hopeful. The next character is Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka is the eccentric owner of famous chocolate factory in the story. He is known for his magical and imaginative creations, which have made him a legendary figure in the world of confectionery. Wonka decided to open his factory to five lucky children through a golden ticket contest. The other children in the story are the winner of the golden ticket, and each one of has their unique personality. Augustus Gloop is a greedy boy from Germany. He can't resist food, especially chocolate. His lack of self control causes him to fall into a chocolate river at the factory. The next character is Veruca Salt. Veruca is a spoiled girl from a wealthy family. She throws tantrum when she doesn't get her way. During the tour, she falls down a garbage chute while trying to grab a squirrel and gets kicked out. The next character is Violet Beauregard. Violet is a competitive girl obsessed with gum. Ignoring warnings, she eats experimental gum during the factory tour, transforming into a blueberry. The next character is Mike TV. Mike is a boy obsessed with technology, neglects everything but screens. Mike gets transported through a television teleportation device and shrunk in size. The last character is Grandpa Joe. Grandpa Joe is Charlie's caring and supportive grandfather. Despite not being able to walk for years, he becomes excited and joins Charlie on the factory tour when they find the golden ticket. Throughout the story, Grandpa Joe mentors and encourages Charlie.
Critics. Critics' views on Charlie and the Chocolate Factory can vary as opinions. However, I can provide you with a general overview of some common positive and negative aspects that critics have pointed out about the story. Positive aspects. Many critics appreciate the imaginative world created by Roald Dahl in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The fantastical elements, such as the Oompa Loompas, the chocolate river, and the candy inventions, are often praised for the creativity and the sense of wonder they evoke. Critics appreciate Charlie's relatability and root for his journey as he entered the magical world of Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. The story is seen as having underlying moral lessons such as the consequences of greed, the importance of family, and the value of kindness. Critics often commend Roald Dahl for using a whimsical and entertaining narrative to convey these messages to young readers. Negative aspects. Some critics argue that certain elements of the story, such as the depiction of the Oompa Loompas, can be seen as racially insensitive and perpetuating stereotypes. They believe that the portrayal of the Oompa Loompas as exotic workers from a faraway land can be problematic. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory has been criticized for its dark and cruel themes, with some critics finding it potentially too dark for young readers. The punishments inflicted on the naughty children, like turning them into blueberries or sending them down the garbage chute, have been seen as excessive by some. A common criticism of the story is that the characters, aside from Charlie, lack depth and development. Critics argue that Willy Wonka and the other children, who are more like caricatures, don't undergo significant personal growth throughout the narrative. Unique features. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory possesses several unique features that contribute to its uniqueness. Number 1. Eccentric character. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory stands out with its eccentric and unforgettable characters, from the enigmatic Willy Wonka to the spoiled children accompanying Charlie. Each character possesses distinct quirks, adding to the story's charm. Number 2. Imaginative setting. The Chocolate Factory is a captivating and imaginative setting. It is filled with remarkable features like a chocolate river, edible landscapes, and fantastical inventions. Roald Dahl's vivid descriptions bring the factory to life and transport readers into a whimsical world of confectionery wonders. Number 3. Playful wordplay and humor. Roald Dahl's characteristics, humor, and wordplay are prominent throughout the book. The witty dialogue, clever puns, and humorous situations add an element of fun and entertainment, appealing to both children and adults. Number 4. Captivating narrative. The book's narrative is engaging and fast-paced, keeping readers hooked from start to finish. The story unfolds through a series of imaginative and exciting episodes, creating a sense of adventure and anticipation. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory continues to captivate readers of all ages with its unique blend of memorable characters, imaginative setting, playful humor, and captivating storytelling. Genre. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is primarily classified as a children's fantasy novel. The story is filled with fantastical elements such as talking chocolate rivers, edible landscapes, and peculiar inventions, which contribute to its classification as a fantasy. In addition to being a fantasy, the book incorporates elements of adventure and humor. As Charlie and the other children explore the factory, they encounter various challenges and obstacles, adding a sense of adventure to the narrative. The humor in the story is often derived from the peculiarities of the characters, the absurd situations they find themselves in, and the clever wordplay employed by Roald Dahl. Beyond its genre categorizations, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is renowned for its moral lessons. Throughout the story, Dolph weaves in important messages about the consequences of greed, the value of kindness and humility, and the importance of family and gratitude. These moral lessons are presented in an accessible and entertaining manner, making the book not only an engaging adventure but also a means for young readers to reflect on their own behaviors and values. Style. Roald Dahl's writing style in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is known for its distinct characteristics. Number 1. Lively and engaging narrative voice. The narrative voice in the book is vibrant and captivating, drawing readers into the story from the very beginning. Dahl's storytelling techniques combine a sense of wonder and excitement, keeping readers hooked and eager to uncover what happens next. Number 2. Vivid description and witty dialogue. Dolph employs vivid description to bring the chocolate factory and its inhabitants to life. His detailed depictions of the factory's magical elements, the appearance and the characteristics of the characters stimulates the reader's senses and imagination. The dialogue in the book is witty and clever, often infused with humor and wordplay, which adds to the liveliness of the storytelling. Number 3. Playful use of language. Dahl's playful and inventive use of language is a hallmark of his writing style. He creates his own words and phrases, invents whimsical names for characters and places. This linguistic playfulness adds an element of joy and creativity to the reading experience. Number 4. Balancing humor with tension and moral reflection. Dahl skillfully balances humor with moments of tension and moral reflection. While the book is filled with humorous and whimsical situations, it also explored deeper themes such as the consequences of greed and the importance of kindness. These stylistic elements contribute to the book and movie enduring popularity and make it a delightful and thought provoking read.
To sum up this documentary, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which is a delightful journey that takes us into a world where dreams come true and imagination knows no bounds. It teaches us the value of kindness, the reward of staying true to ourselves, and the power of embracing our wildest fantasies. Thank you for joining us on this magical journey into the world of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.